Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lua. Thanks for clicking on this video and another What I Eat in a Day. This is a raw vegan episode. I don't always eat raw vegan meals. I mix. Sometimes I have cooked and sometimes I have normal meals because this is really part of my progress into eating healthy and being the best version of myself. Breakfast doesn't have to be complex. Sometimes I just go for a mono fruit and I went for an orange because of several reasons. It's really high in vitamin C, it helps with iron absorption, your skin glows, and it helps with your gut health. I had this for breakfast and it was simple, easy. Two oranges. As you can see, they were very, very sweet. Yum, yum. Let's go for lunch. Right, let's talk about lunch. To know me, you will know that I love to explore new recipes all the time, and I usually fancy food that I can easily prepare because I'm a busy mom, and I go for the things that are tasty because I will love to eat it. Well, spring rolls happens to be one of the things that I will normally order when I go to a restaurant, but if you think about it, the real spring rolls that I would normally go for is not that healthy. So I decided to try a raw vegan or a raw veggie spring roll. I started with my vegetables. I used the steam. I always stick with cucumbers. I love carrots. Carrots is one of my favorite things because one, it tastes good and it's good for your skin. Being high in beta carotene, I cannot complain. Cucumber, it has a lot of benefits. It's high in vitamin C and it's full of water. It helps to rejuvenate the way you look. And mixed peppers is just one of those things. I use all sorts of colors. You can throw in whatever you have, orange, green, yellow colors is amazing. And I love to eat with my eyes. So when it looks colorful, it's more attractive for me to eat. I put that all together in a mixing bowl and I add some herbs. So I'm using some parsley, you can use coriander, you can use basil, whatever you fancy. So again, I use a lot of the food that I have in my fridge because I find this easy to come up with a recipe quick enough. And then, of course, I tend to always use lemons as opposed to apple cider vinegar. So if you prefer apple cider vinegar, you can add it. I'll just add in some lemons to this. And I used green onions because I'm not really a fan of red onions because it's way too strong. And I sprinkle in some sesame oil because this gives that spring roll feeling, sort of flavor. And then you can just add whatever salads you've got. You can add watercress, you can add, whatever vegetables that you have that you'll normally have with your salad. And then sesame seeds are a must. It goes well with the sesame oil. And I add some pecans and some almonds. You can put whatever you fancy to give it the crunch that you need. With that, you give that a very good mix. Make sure that it goes round, and you can add some pink Himalayan salt. And I added some pepper, some black pepper, peppercorns. Gave it a good mix. Added a bit more sesame seeds because I thought that was not enough. And yes, my spring roll filling is ready to go. It's time to plate it. To start with rolling the spring rolls, I use rice paper. It's very popular, and I think it's a game changer when you're having a raw spring roll. You could use this for any sort of filling. If you normally have your normal meats, you can use tuna, you can use salmon, you can use prawns. But for this purpose, you just put it in cold water for a few minutes, maybe a minute, not too long because it'll split because it's really delicate. And you have to roll it up as soon as you get it out, otherwise it'll stick and not really work. Make sure that your surface is a bit moist as well. So I used some water to wet my board, and I just did the old style that you'll do for normal spring rolls, do like an envelope, and that's it. It presents beautifully. It's so attractive to look at. And the icing on the cake is that it tastes delicious. But before I go ahead, I'm making a sauce. I always say that there's nothing as good as a good sauce. So I start with garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. I add some lemon juice, which I squeezed before, some tamari sauce. You can use any other healthy aminos. And for the sweetener, I love agave nectar. You can use maple syrup, whatever your choice of sweetener is. I add some pink Himalayan salt, which again is a must. And I added some water. And in this, you can just do it like that, but I chose to add a little bit of tahini, raw tahini. That makes it a bit thicker. You can use whatever fat you want. Some people can prefer to use things like cashew nuts, whatever. Give it a good mix, and this honestly is divine. It tasted so good. Look at how it looks. And time for the taste test. I was just salivating because, to eat something healthy and tasty is a bonus. And yeah, so let me tuck in. Just to add that not only is this very easy to prepare, it'll please any crowd. So if you're having guests and you're not sure what to prepare, why not try this and share? You can try this, as I said, with a filling which is not necessarily veggie. You can use whatever you want, cooked or raw. It's up to you. Anyway, let's tuck in and go for the taste test now. Yum, yum. Can't wait to tuck into this. That's so good. This is where we come to the end of this video, and I can tell you that honestly, this sauce, this tahini, sweet and sour, sesame flavored sauce, I don't even know what to call it. It was beautiful. If you've enjoyed this recipe, give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I share loads of exciting, healthy, tasty, delicious recipes, raw especially, and sometimes cooked vegan meals, and just being a mom. So thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.